What do you think of the location, J.B.?
The location's good, but I wouldn't consider the office. The building just isn't clean. Did you notice the lobby?
You mean that litter around the entrance and the condition of the elevator?
And the dull appearances in the halls. You know, Jack, a building like that would give our customers the wrong impression. We just couldn't afford it. Let's check that building over on First Street.
Yes, sir.
It's a fact. Clean, well-maintained buildings attract desirable tenants. Studies show the cleaner the building, the higher the occupancy rate, and the higher the net income. This chart shows a correlation between unit cleaning costs and net income. Dirt is a liability. Most people, whether a customer, an employee, or an employer, prefer a clean place in which to do business. An employee works better in clean, pleasant surroundings. This applies to schools, hospitals, factories, hotels, restaurants. In fact, any environment in which man works or plays. An office building represents a large capital investment. The construction of new buildings increases competition for desirable tenants. This competition increases the necessity for properly maintained buildings. Buildings that are not properly maintained depreciate rapidly, result in substantial losses in occupancy, and lower returns on investment. Marginal cleanliness is one of the major factors in depreciation, loss of desirable tenants, and subsequent lower rentals. The National Sanitary Supply Association is constantly working to help supplier members provide training aids and other services for their customers.
Well, I'm pretty busy, but we've got some problems around here, and I'd appreciate any help you could give me.
Well, I'm sure we can help you. Here's something that I'd like to show you. It's this slide rule. We call it an area cleaning time calculator. With it, we can quickly estimate cleaning time. We merely set the arrow at the cleaning operation to be performed. And then here on the reverse side, we place the width of the area under the length. And then we read the time required for the operation below.
Sounds good. You should be able to get the answer pretty fast.
You can't beat it for planning program maintenance.
What do you mean by programmed maintenance?
Well, programmed maintenance shows you who will do the work, what has to be done, where the job is located, and how each task is performed, and when.
Sounds like a business-like approach to cleaning operations.
That's exactly what it is. Well, let me show you how we approach the problem. Using the area cleaning time calculator, we calculate daily, weekly, monthly, and also annual operations. With programmed maintenance, we can estimate the total time for all operations more closely.
Well, we have problems in this building, especially our concrete floors in the warehouse.
Yes, I noticed the floors on my way up to your office. You do have a dusting problem.
You have an answer for me?
Well, I'm sure we can correct it. Now, here's what appears to be happening. The chemical combination of the lime in the concrete with the moisture in the air causes a slow disintegration of the concrete surface. In other words, dust. This action expands or contracts the cell walls with a pulverizing effect, thus the dusting problem. Now, another thing, dust is increased by the abrasive action caused by daily traffic. Dusting of concrete causes many problems. Tracking of dust from work areas to the polished floors, dusty merchandise which must be cleaned before shipping, and a poor impression on customers. To prevent dusting, concrete floors should be sealed. There are some practical tips on the care and maintenance of concrete floors in this Modern Sanitation Methods booklet. With this information and our special knowledge of your problems, I think we can work out the best and most economical treatment for your floors.
I see.
But regardless of the treatment, the floor must be thoroughly rinsed of any solution or cleaner and must be completely dry before a sealer is applied. And then be sure your men follow directions on the label. Now here, there are various kinds of clear sealers on the market, which can be applied to new concrete floors without prior etching. But only those sealers specifically recommended for new concrete should be used. The correct sealer will help you achieve a stronger floor and prevent dusting and staining. The main thing to remember is that the moment your concrete floor is hard enough to walk on, the correct sealer should be applied. We'll consult our concrete floor expert before going ahead with this. All floors are porous to a certain degree, whether they're concrete, marble, or terrazzo. Dirt and soil can be ground into them if they're not protected. That's why it's important to seal these floors before allowing traffic on them. When a seal is applied, it guards the surface against soil and stains and from a great amount of wear. It also improves the appearance of the floor. The sealer itself will do a good job of protecting the floor. In fact, for industrial concrete installations, the sealer alone is generally sufficient. However, you can save money in the maintenance of terrazzo and marble areas by applying a finish coat over the sealer. The finish coat can be applied in a fraction of the time taken to apply the sealer, and it will give added protection and beauty to the floor. It will also make daily cleaning faster and easier. Both old and new floors require less effort to maintain when properly sealed and finished. The finish may be wax or non-wax, self-polishing or require buffing, paste or liquid. The vehicle may be solvent or water. Non-waxes are available in a wide range of synthetic polymers. Although there are many types of finishes, they all serve the purpose of giving the floor added protection and beauty at minimum cost. Marble can be maintained with very little effort. Sweeping or vacuuming is a part of routine maintenance. Damp mopping will remove ordinary soil. Avoid the use of sweeping compounds containing oil, sand, or other abrasives. Harsh cleaners and alkaline or acid solutions will penetrate the marble. Soap-type cleaners should never be used when cleaning marble. Soap reacting with the marble forms a scum, resulting in a dull appearance. Alkaline salts from soap-type cleaners will be absorbed into the pores and eventually will cause swelling of the marble. In cleaning marble, always use a neutral solution. Free wetting before cleaning will help prevent salts from being absorbed into the marble and will make rinsing easier. The cleaning solution should be picked up and the floor rinsed thoroughly. Wiping the floor dry will prevent streaking. Terrazzo is a combination of marble chips and concrete. Although terrazzo is noted for its ease of maintenance, it does need protection from soil absorption. This protection is obtained by using a sealer. After a terrazzo floor has been sealed, daily dust mopping may be all that is necessary in the areas having light traffic. If a mop dressing is used, it must be non-oily. Oils will penetrate and permanently discolor terrazzo. Terrazzo floors should be kept wet during cleaning to prevent the soil in suspension from drying on the floor. Avoid the use of harsh cleaners. Only neutral liquid cleaners should be used. Pre-wetting the floor will help keep the cleaning solution from being absorbed. Allow the solution to remain on the floor several minutes before using a squeegee, vacuum, or mop to pick up the soiled water. Depending upon the size of the area, an automatic scrubbing machine offers efficiency and economy. The periodic use of an automatic scrubber will remove soil that is resistant to wet mopping. Automatic scrubbers enable workers to complete their work faster, with less fatigue, and at lower cost. Cleaning frequency is determined by the amount of traffic, type of soil, weather conditions, and accessibility.
Well, you really mean it when you talk about programmed maintenance.
Oh, yes. Our job is to help you in your cleaning and maintenance problems. In fact, our business depends upon helping you.
Say, I wanted to ask you about stain removal.
Well, a good finish coat is excellent insurance against stains. However, there are occasions when the best finish will not protect the floor. The removal of stain is not too difficult if treatment is started immediately. You see, the older the stain, the harder it is to remove. Now, there are a number of commercial stain removers available which have proven effective. Our firm will be glad to recommend the correct stain remover to fit your problem. In general, stain removers either absorb the stain, bleach it, or dissolve it. Oh, many times, scrubbing is necessary to remove ground-in stains. The use of a non-alkaline powder and scrubbing with a floor machine using a stiff brush has given excellent results.
I see.
Now, ours is a good program. I'll take this information and develop a programmed maintenance plan for you. It will itemize your cleaning operations, suggest maintenance methods, and show the frequency of cleaning operations on a scheduled basis. I'm sure you'll find programmed maintenance will increase your operating efficiency.
Fine.
This building really impresses me. I'm glad we signed the lease today. I like the way it's maintained. It's clean throughout.
You know, Jack, our employees will like it too. It's always easier to hire and keep good workers when they work in a well-maintained building.
And don't forget the impression it will make on customers that come to visit our office.
Yes, a good building maintenance program is good business all the way around. For building owners, high occupancy, minimum depreciation. For manufacturers, improved employee morale, increased production, lower insurance rates. For schools, a better environment for building alert minds and strong bodies. For hospitals, a brighter, more cheerful atmosphere, faster recovery, greater use of facilities. Yes, good cleaning and maintenance are profitable for everyone.